So after the Japanese translation, we can see what we got to do. So we got little brackets to move stuff, and that's to move this line here, to relocate it down a little bit. So we'll get going with that. So first thing you got to do is pull the bolts off that are there, and that is I believe it's a 10 mil. And you don't want to drop these, but they should just drop through if you do. Okay, there's one. Put that aside. Get the other one. The other one is right here. Okay, with the bracket moved, we need to put in these little spacers. So the one on the right, which is the driver's side here in Australia, is the little flat one, and it's got a screw that's got a Allen key in it. So there's a nut on here, so I'll just take that nut off because that's what we're going to use to fix the bracket back on. Now, I don't want to drop this one. Of course, it doesn't give you a torque spec, but we'll just get it good and tight. Not sure what size it is, but it looks about a 4 or 5 millimeter Allen key. Okay, that's nice and tight. Okay, coming around to the other side, this one is the one that's got the little bend in it. So we need to reuse the stock bolt. And then give you a new bolt here too, a shorter one to put the bracket in. And just tighten that one up. Doesn't need to be mega tight. Okay, now get this hose here back in position. The mounting tabs on this hose are angled, so the mounting tabs on this hose are slotted, so you do have a bit of room to play. So we'll put it on that side before we go to the other side, and before tightening it all down. just to make sure everything gets on there. Snug them up. Nicely spaced out. We'll undo the 3 strut top bolts here. Let me get the strut brace ready. So it comes obviously a bit smaller for packaging purposes. We're going to need a big 17 mil socket, and it was about a 10 mil Allen key. And we want to loosen these off so that the ends are flexible. Now it's time to fit it in position. So pretty simple. You just need to get the tops on. It'll fit eventually. Cowling plastic in the way here, so we're just gonna have to push past that. There we go, get it up underneath. And you gotta bend this aircon bracket line down a little bit. Yes, that's all. Bend the aircon bracket line down a bit. You should be able to get it in there. One side. Now, come on. That's my angle. There we go. Yep, done. Okay, yes, bend your aircon bracket line down a bit. Move that a little bit more, just so it's not going to be touching at all. Easy push. It's just a pretty flexible little mount there. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's put those 12 mil nuts back on, and we'll tighten it all down. Now we're ready to torque it all down. How do we know what to torque it to? Well, a while ago I got some manuals from emanualonline.com, and yeah, there we go. There's the torque specs. So you go through, I got the chassis one here, install a strut. To install to a body and tighten the nuts is 20 Newton meters. So always good to torque it to spec, and it's always good to have this because it gives you the procedure of everything. Look, there's a spring compression and all that. So yeah, look, they help out my channel. I'll put a link to this here and in the description. If you click it, that would be great, because hey, look, you're gonna need this. If you're working on a Subaru, you're gonna be doing this a lot. You're gonna be fixing stuff yourself. No questions about the torque specs on different things or procedures. It's all gonna be here. And then you can fix your car for cheap. So whatever it's gonna cost you on this, it's gonna save you hundreds or even thousands on fixing your car yourself. So I got the Makita, and we'll just snug everything up, and then we'll torque. Little torque wrench for this, because 20 Newton meters is not a whole lot. One last thing to do, nice and easy, tighten these up. Now, it's an 8mm. I went and got the socket on here. So, and you need a 17mm wrench, and you got to tighten it all up. We got things in the way again. Now we push it out of the way. that's it installed. Only thing left to do now, well, thank Car Mods Australia, the Cusco dealer local to us. I picked this up at their Black Friday sale, so that was great. Save a few bucks there, but we're gonna pull that black tape off. That satisfying job I'll save for the boy. Goes well with the Cusco Master cylinder brace. We've got a rear strut brace to go in it too, and a few more bits and pieces, like some coilovers. So we'll use that stiffness as soon as we put those in. But yeah, these chassis are a bit on the flexy side, so you got to stiffen them up best you can. Looks pretty good.